Good morning, all my beautiful people. We are officially packing up. Today is checkout day, and I'm in a good mood. I'm ready to get out of here. 2 weeks sitting in this place, it's just way too damn long. So, when we hit the road, we kind of just, all the stuff that we leave on the countertop, we just put it in the sink. The sink kind of holds everything nice and neat. And then we just got to kind of put a couple things down, put the slide in, and we're pretty much ready to go. I just got to disconnect our water and sewer and electric, but that takes a minute, and then we'll be ready to go. However, I'm kind of slacking on the groceries in here, so we're gonna go run over to Dunkin' and get some breakfast. I think I'm gonna get an egg and cheese on a croissant. Sam usually gets a egg and cheese on a bagel, everything bagel, and then we'll come back here, scarf it down, and we are gonna hit the road. We got our first Harvest Host today in Georgia. It's about a 3-hour ride, so I want to get on it so we don't have to drive so late in the day. And yeah.
Alright guys, we're kind of officially on the road. So with this 1,000 Trails, it's the Encore Daytona Beach, I think it's called. So depending where you're coming from, you have to U-turn it. But if you're coming off of 95, you don't need to. But if you have to head back to 95, you have to U-turn it. So I'm worried that we wouldn't be able to. I have to pay attention to the road, so sorry I'm not really staring at you guys. So we have to do a U-turn to get to 95, and we're gonna stop at Love's because it's $2.99 a gallon right now, but you get 10 cents off with the Love's app. So we're gonna pay $2.89, which is pretty sweet. We haven't paid that in a minute. So we figured for safety and not having to worry about making it or not, we're gonna just. Well, he's gonna follow me to the Love's, and it'll be easier to U-turn it. And if you've never been to this Love's in Daytona Beach, it's very tight, and it fills up really quick with the truckers and with the Harley Davidson thing being right there. This area kind of gets a little hectic. So we're gonna hopefully be able to hook up at the Love's. If not, we're gonna have to find an area nearby to hook up before we get onto 95. But we put a little bit of gas into the truck. That way we're good for when we have to do our errands up in Jersey. I mean, because you can't beat that price. It'd be nice if it's good, you know, gets cheaper once you head up. But, yep. And we're really excited to get back on the road because we've been sitting for a minute. And like I told you guys, I wanted to leave Florida within 2 weeks, and I think that we did. I mean, it's the humidity that's pretty bad here in the summer. But during the winter months, around January, that's when it starts to really cool down and makes it enjoyable being over here. Alright, so we're all gassed up. I didn't film it because I already told you guys that, you know, it's $2.89. Well, $2.99, $2.89. So it got busy in here fast. So Sean is moving up because someone parked behind us. And I have to go over here. That way I can U-turn it and then go behind him so he could hook us up. And then we'll officially be on the road. Alright, so we stopped off in Georgia. We're probably only like 15-20 minutes away from the Florida border, and gas is $2.78, so we had to get off. We're not empty, we're not even like at half a tank, but for this price you just have to stop. Yeah. And it is packed here. We'll be paying $2.68. Yeah, they have it on the app, on the Pilot app, limited time only. You got to use the barcode, you'll get 10 cents off. They have RV gas pumps, but they're all out of service. It seems like majority of the pumps over here are out of service. So we're just waiting for this guy to finish filling up his truck. Then it's us, and there's a lot of love bugs over here. There's a crap ton of them. I don't know if you guys can see them. They're really small. But we haven't had them in Florida, so maybe they're making their way down. But they are annoying. Yeah. Excited to be on the road, Milo? I'm just so excited. And just like that, we are here at our Harvest Host. We are at a brewery. They have us park in the back. When you pull in, there's a big sign that says Harvest Host, please stop. And they want you to check in and make sure you do have a reservation before they allow you to park. So make sure that you have your account number and everything set up, because you do have to sign something before you park. And then you can hang out outside. They have 2 more RVers coming in. So we had to get pretty close, not on top, but there'll be enough room for 2 more people. A the paper that I don't know if I was supposed to see that paper, but I think a 23 footer and a 21 footer is coming in. So yeah, and then they got a little playground for the kids, which is nice. And then when we were gassing up at Love's, noticed that one of the bolts that holds up our mat is, let me show you guys so it's easier to show you what I'm talking about. So this goes the other way, and it goes up and it hooks into this and gives this more support, but this part came off on this side. So we're gonna stop at Ace Hardware. It's the closest thing to here. Home Depot's like 10 miles. So we're gonna head over there now before they close, because it's 3:30 and they close at 5. And we wanna get this good to go for tomorrow. Back on the road, we have to be out of here by 11, and I really don't wanna have to rush in the morning. So we're gonna go do that. And then we noticed that the rain completely washed away the caulk. So we're gonna stop, and when we stop at Ace Hardware, we're gonna try to find caulk, clear caulk that will dry in about an hour or less, because with all this rain that we've been getting, it just keeps washing it away. So hopefully we can get something that's quick drying and then just goes on clear. That would be nice, but majority of ones that we found, they all go on white and dry clear. So we're gonna go do that. They have a food truck here. I don't know if that's open today, but we'll probably get that and see what else they have going on inside later on tonight. I love these small towns because everyone is so nice.
So nice.
As soon as we walked in, this elderly man came up to us, asked us if we needed help. I was in the completely wrong aisle, but he made sure we got the right bolts. We told him what it was for, and he recommended some other thing. And then we got the clear caulk. We've used this clear caulk before, so we're gonna do that. It's not looking too good out here.
The nice thing about the caulk we got, I'll show you guys real quick, is this one is rain ready in 30 minutes. Well,
it says
as quick as 30 minutes, but it really depends on the humidity.
Yeah.
But this is the GE brand silicone, and you can use this indoor, outdoors. We've used this on countless stuff all over the RV, inside, outside. It works really well. And it dries quick. That's what I need. I need something to dry quick, because
this weather is, as soon as we got to the harvest house, it started sprinkling, and then it stopped. But now it looks like it's gonna rain again, like right there. It doesn't look too good. But they have the dogs. They were tied up, and I don't know how they got loose. But letting them enjoy their time, because when we were at that campground, I didn't really have them out too much. But as you can tell, they're enjoying themselves. You guys happy? Whoa! I'm gonna go on the swing for a little bit. Hopefully I don't fall. It says play at your own risk, so. Yeah. Oh my god, my hips!
Push yourself.
Stop!
Push.
Hold on, no, don't pull me. Ah! Hopefully you guys don't see my... Jeez. Ah! Babe, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. that when I'm on it?
Not good for two people.
Let me see. Well, no, I wasn't swinging when you were going.
Creak, creak.
I wonder if you were going too hard.
I literally just got on it.
I feel good about myself as I'm flexing how it did for you.
It's pretty nice out.
It is really nice out.
A little warm, but it's not too bad.
What is that?
It's tic-tac-toe. 3 in a damn row. Oh, it doesn't even stay. What kind of nonsense is that?
When we look for harvest host, we make sure that we're allowed to use our generator. So we're about like half or a little less than that on the solar, and it's getting cloudy. We're still getting power, but not enough to keep up with it. So we're gonna whipped out the generator. We had this. We had this thing for a while. This thing's in rough shape.
3,300 hours. Let me see your Cummins Onan generator on your RV.
On your generator?
Like a piece of junk. Ours doesn't work either.
Yeah, when we do get it to work, it gets so hot in that bay that it's in that we have to pry the door open to let air into it, and it'll just randomly stop working, and it's just a pain in the butt to deal with, and everything in the RV just rattles. So we have that like a backup if we really need it, but who even knows if it would even work if we need to rely on it. So we haul this one around. We do have a smaller one. I don't think we tried it when we got the soft start put in, right?
I didn't try with this new AC. I think the compressor was going out on that other air conditioner, and I think it wasn't letting the little generator run right with the AC or something. So I'm gonna try it now that we have this new AC. But it's back at home, so I gotta try it when we get home.
Yeah.
But it's a 2300 watt, I think.
I think so, yeah.
But that should be able to run the air conditioner.
Yeah. We're gonna be out for a while, so we won't really be able to test that till we get back. But this is a very quiet generator. If you're looking for a generator, inverter generators are the way to go. So hear how quiet that generator is. Legit, literally standing right on top of it. Maybe I'll talk a little bit higher so you can hear me. But once I get to the door, or once you're inside, you won't even hear it. So let's walk over here so that way I don't even hear it now.
We gotta plug this in.
What'd you say?
Kill the air.
Alright. So to not have the generator, trying to think of the word, not override. I guess you could say override or overpower it. You gotta turn the AC off first, then plug it in, let it run for a couple of seconds just to make sure everything is good, and then we turn the AC back on. Turn that off. Let him know.
A little busy here with my own job.
Then get plugged back in again. All right, I'm gonna go inside. I want to try their crisp. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. I want to try their crisp apple. So I'm gonna see if maybe I could bring it out here and drink it. I prefer being outside, and since I'm going in by myself, I don't know how to. I'm not so crazy about being in there by myself, but let's go check it out. One of the door handles like a tiki. Alright, there was a lot of people in there, and I didn't want to film anybody, but I was able to get it to go. They have these really cool Viking cups. They give it to you when you eat in. But I'm going to sit out here for a little bit until the bugs start attacking me, but everyone's really nice in there. Alright. It's by Angry Orchard. I usually have, I forgot which one I usually try. This is crisp apple. That's good. That is so damn good. Not really into beer, but I do like ciders, and that it's really good. It was $6 and change, and I let her kick. I gave her a tip too, since they're letting us stay here. It's really good. I'm gonna go back to the RV, that way Sean could try this. But I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog so far. I did get approved for that bee farm that I mentioned when we were in the pool. I'm really excited for that. He says he has wildflowers, a 24-hour stand, and water, electric, and sewer for 20 bucks. And he's a Army veteran that suffers from PTSD, and he got into beekeeping to help with that. So that's pretty cool. I would love to talk to him more about that tomorrow. The only downfall, he says that he has 2 farm dogs. Cody doesn't get along with other dogs. Milo, I think he will. I'm just nervous about his dogs getting along with Milo. But he said that he'll try to keep them away. He said usually just tell them to go home and they will, but who knows? I don't have any luck when it comes to that because they like to stay around. All right, apparently the flies are starting to come next. They probably smell the sweetness. So I'm gonna go into the RV, let Sean try this. He probably tried this already because he drinks Angry Orchard too. Good morning, guys. Up here a little foggy, a little wet. Don't get too excited to see me. So, just woke up. Our neighbors left. The other 2 that were supposed to come didn't show up, which kind of sucks because we wanted to be closer to the fence for the dogs. That way I can put them on the lead and not have to worry. But I'm kind of happy we didn't because we have this that's next to us, so we would just be hearing that. The road noise is really loud, but when you're inside, it's not too bad. I'm letting them free run right now because nobody's here and they have a gate in front. So let them have a little bit of fun before we head back on the road. Sean doesn't feel too well, so it's like 9 something right now. And I'm just gonna let him sleep. We don't have to leave here till 11, but we do have a 4.5 hour drive. But I'm gonna try to let him sleep as much as I can, that way he can get some rest. But I'll let them enjoy their time a little bit, and then we'll get on the road, and I'll see you guys when we do. Alright, so I'm gonna go get Sean some breakfast since he's still sleeping. They give you they have a gate, and they give you a gate code, so that was fun to do. The pavement is uneven, so when you get closer to close the gate, you have to like really drag it. But I mean, it's nice knowing that nobody could come in during the, well, I mean, there's a big gap in between the 2 gates, but the idea is nice knowing that a car at least can't come through and try to anything. All right, so I'm gonna go grab him this, wake him up, and then we're gonna have to get on the road. We have a good amount of time driving. What's nice about this area is that Love's is legit and McDonald's is legit right at the end of the block. And it's not too far from things. So you kind of feel like you're out in the boonies, but you're not. And they're literally right off of 95, which is really good too. In the description, we'll put the name down there in case you guys are interested. But they're very big on making sure you have a reservation and that your photos are up to date with what you're towing and driving. So, and they'll report you if you don't cancel in 24 hours. So just keep that in mind if you decide to stay here. Alright, so I just got back. Geez, that freaking gate, you need a good amount of strength to freaking pull that sucker. Alright, so I don't know if you guys know, because I just saw it when I was passing by, and I don't think Sean and I ever mentioned this on our channel, but on your front cap, like where the rubber starts, there's a seam that's right there. If you aren't checking that and making sure your caulk is good and the glue for that they use to stick to the rubber to the wood, it can come apart. It could get loose. So I just saw, I mean, we've seen it a lot of times, but we haven't really mentioned it. But now the guy is driving and he has a huge bubble from the wind. So now he's ripping up the rubber from that front seam, and if he goes into, if it starts raining, now water is going under there and it's drying under there. So just keep that in mind if you can. you have to check your roofs. You have to check everything on this because they're made cheap. They're expensive, but they're made cheap. The roof, you know, is your main part, and that's where a lot of leaks come from. Is the main part is the roof. Then the second is the windows and your side trims and stuff like that. You got to keep up with all this stuff because you can really get sick. Like some RVs that we passed by, you could just like smell the mold that's in it. It's that bad. So like I said, if you guys can go up your ladder or have somebody else go up there and check it for you, that front seam is so important. Even your back seam too, but your front seam is more likely to get ripped up because of the winds. It's going over that front cap. I think they call it a cap on a travel trailer, but it's going over your front cap and it's going, you know, putting a lot of pressure on there. So just keep that in mind if you're able to hop up on your ladder or get a ladder. All right, so I just got it for him.
Oh,
he
yeah.
woke up a little bit after I got home. I told him that you weren't feeling too well last night, so I want to surprise you by
I had a headache.
making you breakfast.
Headache.
Getting you breakfast. I said making. I made this at McDonald's.
I didn't know you got a job there.
Yeah, temporary.
Oh, wow.
An hour. That's how long I last.
Cool. Yeah, I had a headache all day yesterday. I mean, I could have took a leave, but I didn't. I was trying not to have to take 4 leaves, but I thought I was hungry. I ate. It still didn't go away. It wasn't like horrible, but it was like one of those. There was lingering in your back of your head, and you're just, I don't know. Yeah.
I see myself in the mirror.
I'm like, what is she doing? So yeah, so I'm recuperating now, but I'm good now.
You look like you're drunk. You got drunk off that crisp apple drink.
Oh yeah, the 4 steps I took.
I'm not a big, like, I'll drink margaritas and stuff like that. Like that I could finish, but beer I was like what, halfway through, and I'm like, I can't have any more.
Yeah.
And I was gonna put it in the fridge, but then he told me it would get flat by tomorrow, so he took a little bit of it. So yeah, it was good though. So we're gonna hurry up and eat because we only have an hour to get out of here, and then we have a 4.5-hour drive, and I'm really excited because it's a 24-hour self-serve farm, which we need because I'm probably gonna attempt doing something different tonight for dinner. So I'm hoping he has peppers. If not, I have to go out.
And today is the first day Sam is gonna drive the RV.
What? I didn't agree on that.
While towing the truck.
I didn't agree on that.
Because she wanted to put our next harvest host 4.5 hours away, which is like 5.5 hours away with the RV, with, you know, driving an RV.
I thought it would give us a good amount of time to drive because we have to be in Jersey at a certain time. So if I canceled this, it would mess up our other harvest host. So I didn't agree on this. I'm still, after a while, I'll get used to it, but I don't know, for some reason I'm really nervous. But meanwhile, I drove 40-foot RVs. I drove a bus in the freaking city. I don't know. Alright, we're officially on 95. Just got onto it. Had to deal with 2 annoying roundabouts, but whatever.
It's mainly annoying because nobody knows how to, except me, knows how to use a roundabout. And like I was telling Sam, I guess I'm one of the few, I like to signal when I'm going to get out of the roundabout so that when I'm coming around the curve, if there's somebody like at the other exit, you know they're going to get off there or they're going to get off, you know, wherever they're getting off.
We're getting pretty hungry. It's lunchtime, so we're gonna throw some leftover pizza in, and then I'm going to drive the RV in the truck. Woo! I mean, it's not too bad because 95. I'm just nervous about when it's time to get off and to turn onto his property. That's the only part I'm nervous about.
Look at this RV outside. Come here, show you. This thing is sweet. That's a nice Class A. That thing looks expensive. And it's 2 women driving it. So for all you women out there, because I know a lot of women are afraid to drive big RVs and stuff, well, that thing's got to be at least 40 feet plus their Jeep tow car, so they can do it.
So can
You could probably do it, or maybe you can't. I don't know. But you should find out. Just don't kill anybody. All right, guys, just finished swallowing my lunch. Had 2 slices of pizza. Now I'm just gonna do a quick inspection here, make sure nobody tampered with anything, make sure my pins are still in, my electrical's still hooked up. Sitting a little low, I'm gonna tighten that up a little bit. Rounds, making sure nobody scratched anything. All the wide open spots in the semi had to park right next to me. Alright, looks good, looks good. I always check. I'm kind of fearful of parking in these RV. It's RV/truck parking, that's what it says. When I used to do RV transport, we were sleeping in one of these, and a semi pulling in hit this RV that I was transporting. So now I'm very fearful whenever I go in here. But everything looks good. We're gonna get back on the road and get to our destination in North Carolina.
We just got here. Take a mile for his walk, and let me show you guys a cute little farm stand that he has. So each thing that he has, it has a little code on it, and it gives you a tour of what each thing is. He said that this is where they make their jelly.
Look at this guy. He's got, I don't know if you can see it, but the whole top, this is the same size storage container I have. The whole top is solar panels, and it's running his air conditioner right off it. I love that.
Let's see what they have in here. Come in and serve yourself. This is so cute. Orange blossom honey is really good. I love orange blossom honey.
Bathroom.
Oh, okay, right in here. So they want you to put your name and leave any notes.
This is so cool. Right off of solar. I love that.
And they have jelly samples. What? Oh my gosh, for you to try. All right, let's try one. They got pear, muscadine, jalapeno. 2 jalapenos. I think I'm gonna go with the pear jelly. Let's see if I can stand you guys up for a minute. Oh, it's so cool in here. It's nice and... Let's see, do you want to try one?
Yeah.
Which one do you want to try?
Some bee throw up.
This is jelly you're trying. That's actually pretty good. The jelly is $10 for this. And the cute little fridge, it's so freaking cute. This is really good.
That's too much. How much? What is this?
That's jelly. Yeah, jelly.
There you go.
I like it.
Yeah, it's good, but I don't like that much.
And then over there, they have their honey. So we're gonna go pay. We're gonna pay. It's $20 for water, electric, and sewer. You can't go wrong with that. It's so good. I'll show you guys under here too. Jalapeno, pear, muscadine, and jalapeno. And then they have chicken eggs, wildflower honey, raw honey, clover honey, and orange blossom honey. That one's my favorite. I still have some from last time I went to a bee farm. And then over here, they have a sample of their clover honey and their wildflower honey. Let's try a sample of the wildflower. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get it out. Not for me. Very thick. Alright. I'm going to show you guys where his bee farm is too. And this is about their honey. The clover, smooth and sweet. Wildflower is dark and robust. That's probably why I don't like the wildflower. And the orange blossom, which I said is my favorite, is sweet with a hint of citrus on the back end. That's just a whole bunch of pictures introducing the queen bee to the hive. Some purple honey. Uncapping the honey and scraping it off. Some wildflowers, bees with the honey. It's him. It's a guest doing that smoke that they do for them, smoking the hives. I think that helps with keeping the bad bugs out. I think I'm not 100% sure, but this place is beautiful though. And Sean said that each QR code brings you to a YouTube, his YouTube channel that shows you like what each thing is. I'm gonna go show you guys where the bees are. There's Cody all excited.
Hey, when does it cool down?
And there's a fire pit over there that I'll show you guys in a minute. And here they are. Wow, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them on the other side, but I don't want to bother them. Let's see if I can do it right here. Can you guys see them right there? So I just met our neighbors. They came out when I was looking at the bees. They're they're a male couple. They're so friendly, they're so funny. It's nice parking near friendly people, that way it's not awkward. And they said we might as well introduce ourselves since we're gonna be neighbors for the night. And I stood out there for like 10-15 minutes talking to them, and we're talking about traveling and stuff like that. They're coming from Massachusetts down to Florida, and I told him we're from Florida going up to Jersey. So we shared some travel stories and stuff. It was pretty cool. So there's a pond over here. They're gonna go check it out. I might go in the morning because I don't know if you guys can tell, my face is pretty red. So I'm just gonna go in the morning. I really wanted to take pictures by the wildflowers, but it doesn't seem like he made like a path to walk into the wildflowers. So I might just take pictures of the wildflowers itself and the bees with my camera. So here's the water, 30 amp and sewer. Where our neighbors are, they have 50 amp water and sewer. And then I think this is the wildflower field. I'll probably see if I could try to get some pictures tomorrow with my Canon, and those photos will be uploaded to Instagram. And then right there is where they have their lake, and they have 2 cute lawn chairs. For some reason you can't go in through that way. So I think you have to walk around. I'm not entirely sure. But for full hookup, 20 bucks. I mean, you really can't go wrong with that. Oh my God, someone's trying to break in.
Hi guys, good morning. Oh, I gotta go back inside. Oh yeah, they went out.
This is crazy. So after that little scene of me opening the door, I was gonna go bring him to the bees to like get a better look at them. And our neighbors just came back from the river. I'm gonna go over there. Not the river, the lake.
Oh, I gotta tell everybody this?
So yeah, because I wanted to know how antisocial you are. These men are so sweet, so nice, so friendly. As soon as they come around the corner, he sees them and goes running into the RV. Legit running. Like I almost got slammed at the door. I didn't even get to get out all the way.
I bought an RV to stay away from people.
Oh, stop. So they're getting ready to leave. They have a 4.5 hour drive. And I guess once they leave, I'll be able to show this one the bees.
That's right, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
What? I want you to see the bees. They're the bees' knees. And I'm gonna go walk over by the lake and take some pictures of the ducks if I can. And they said they didn't go after them or anything, so that's good to know. All right, so the GoPro turned off again. They're the ducks. They're very hesitant to come over here. So I'm gonna throw more food, but there's stuff in the water that's eating it. Let's see if we drop it right there. Let's see if we see anything. Oh, there it goes. Oh yeah, they're really, now I can't think of the name. That's so cool. You guys don't want any food? Let's see if I... I gotta try to get them in the water. I guess I'm gonna come over here, see if I throw it out of the water. No, they're still very hesitant. All right, well, I'm gonna take some pictures and then maybe over there I'll meditate for a little bit. Maybe, we'll see. I really don't want his dogs coming out when I'm least expecting it and scaring the crap out of me. But this is really nice that they offer this. So we're at our harvest host. We got here a while ago, but we wanted to wait till it cooled down a little bit to let them go into the water.
Cody's going swimming. I mean, Milo.
Milo's enjoying it. It's pretty warm, so I'm letting them hang out.
You go swim? Yeah. You doggy paddle.
But I love coming over here. I love seeing this and just hearing the little waves that go over the rocks.
Oh yeah.
We try to come here when we're coming like up to Jersey. This is like our, I guess you could say our stay. Hold this for a minute for me. Like our routine that we like doing since we never had an issue here. And you have to be a real effing douchebag to not throw out your crap when there's millions of garbage cans all over here. Like, I mean, really. Can't pick up your crap. So I went to the antique store that I love visiting every time we're over here. Unfortunately, the guy that I usually talk to, I don't know if he doesn't work there anymore or quit or gave it to somebody else, because I think he told me he was the owner and he used to live in Key West. His grandma used to own some restaurant bar, Jamaican style in Key West. So I'm gonna show you what I got. So I got this cute, like 3D looking butterfly. And then I got, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see them. I'll try to move it up a little bit. I got, for Halloween, I got earrings. They're hippie ghost earrings. Look how cute those are. They're so cute. And look how much, $2. She makes all her earrings. And then I bought wood earrings from this vendor previously, and it looks like he got a new area, so he doesn't have as many as he used to. But I got this one, $3 for that. And then I got, it's really lightweight mug with dried up flowers in it, which I thought was really cool, and it's different. You don't really see that often. And then I've really been wanting a lantern for my she shed or she RV, whatever I decide to do. And he took out the part that lights up and put LED lights in it. Look how cool that is. So I don't even have to worry about filling it with oil and lighting it and stuff. I love the old uniqueness of it, and you can lower it if you want. So I thought this would be really cute if I want to walk at night to go into my she shed or whatever I get, or even for just sitting there for decoration or a nightlight. What are you doing? You had a good time? You happy now? You tired? Are you hungries? Oh, yeah, he's hungry. All right, I'm gonna feed the dogs. I'm gonna go. Yeah, you hungries? Woohoo! I'm gonna go there in the morning. I'm gonna get more pictures. I took like 3 with my camera, my Canon, but I'm gonna go back over there because there's some history behind this area, and I want to be able to show you guys more about it. And they said that the railroad was over here, the Underground Railroad, so that'll be pretty cool. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. It is absolutely beautiful out for now. It's supposed to get up to 99 degrees where we're going today. What happened into being cooler once you get up north? So they have you park over here. It's a whole bunch of signs that say Harvest Host, and they have like each spot like numbered. I think there's a good amount of spots here too. I think about 8 or so. So this is where we're at. And then that building is where they make their liquor and stuff. We're at a brewery. and then across the park is where you could purchase it. So they make it there, and then they transport it up there. It's a really nice place inside. It's dog friendly. You could try three or four different type of like whatever you're into, and it's free. But we donate because they're letting us stay here. And we usually come here every time like we're heading up 95. Here and there we'll hit it when we're coming down, but usually we try to hit something different when we're coming down. I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath because I walked all the way over here and the GoPro died, and meanwhile it said it was at 91%. So we've been having issues with our GoPro. So the park offers, it has like a little walking trail that you can do. Like there's so many things over here that you could do that you don't need to like necessarily go out unless you're getting food. But if you're into hearing the waves, you can't fish. I just learned about that, but last time I was here, there's people fishing. But you can't fish, you can't swim, you can't sunbathe, which kind of sucks. Because it's a nice grass area over there to be able to just hang out in the sun. But I guess it's too dangerous to really swim in that. So they have Alabama bass and largemouth bass here. That's the difference between the two of them. And then this is also the Roanoke River Underground Railroad Trail. That's the reason why I brought you guys back out. Is that way you guys could see it? Well, we can learn more about it. I like that it's nice and quiet and there's not too many people here. I wanted to make sure that I got here pretty quick. That way I could take more photos and go up to where the signs are. But from here it looks like it's just mostly telling you about their fish. There's another bass. That's how big they get. That's the actual size. It's well maintained over here with the grass and everything. Oh, and inside the brewery, it's that building right there. I don't know if you guys could see it yet, but they are pet friendly. They had a blast when we brought Milo in there. One thing about this place is you have crappy people that can't pick up after themselves. You know, a whole bunch of Chick-fil-A stuff. Or unless something went through the garbage and brought it over here, but I'm not holding my breath with that. So this just tells you more about their striped bass. If you guys are interested knowing more about that. It says they're native to the Atlantic coast with a substantial population found in the Albemarle Sound and its tributaries, especially the Roanoke River. Each spring they swim for the Atlantic Ocean up to the Roanoke River, about 130 miles, to spawn in fresh water. Large groups of bass, also known as rock or rockfish, gather near the surface to spawn, creating quite a commotion, commonly called rock fights. A 20-pound striped bass female may release as many as 2 million eggs. Usually less than 1% survive to become adults. That's pretty sad. And fertilized eggs are dependent on flow in the river to keep them afloat until they hatch, or they will sink and die. I guess that's why we breed them ourselves and then release them, because of how little they'll survive. It says striped bass are culturally, economically, and recreationally significant to the Roanoke River and to Weldon, North Carolina. That's where we're at right now. Once overfished state and federal agencies, fishermen and private industry work together to bring the popular striped bass back. It says the striped bass population was declared restored in 1997. So I'm going to see if we can, I'm going to go down there, see if I can get some pictures, and see if you guys can hear the waves. I'm going to try to get a picture of that. Set you guys here for a minute so you guys can see that pretty view too. And then they have a big sign over here: swimming, sunbathing, or fishing is prohibited from the docks. This is really pretty too. I wonder if I can try to get a photo right here. Does that look? I don't know if you guys are able to see it or not. It sounds like it has like water coming out. It's like feeding into here. It's very relaxing, just hearing the waves going over the rocks. And I'm able to walk on this because it doesn't move. A little bit. But if it like really bounced, I wouldn't be doing this for you guys. Oh man, I jinxed myself. It's really starting to bounce. Oh crap. Alright, I guess I'll just have to go slow. Let's see if I can try to get... I have it on landscape. I want to try to get up like right there, see if I can get more photos. But I'm gonna go towards like the beginning of there, and I'm gonna put the camera on the floor and take a picture of it like that. We'll see how it comes out. But I had this for a while, this camera. Sean got it for Christmas for me at least 5 or so years ago, and it's been holding on. And I always upload, majority of the time I upload every photo that I take onto Instagram, and they let you add more photos now, which is nice. Oh, I can't put that on the ground. All right, I'm just gonna squat. Try to lower it a little bit. Kind of just pick you guys back up. I'll put you guys like right here so you guys can see like the view that I was trying to get. I can't fully put it on the floor. So I'll try. But I can't go on the floor with it, so. The camera on the floor. Let's try. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That was the shot that I wanted to get. I'll show you. You guys will be able to see that on my Instagram, but that's the shot that I really wanted. Ugh. I gotta climb up. I had to take my shoes off because I was just slipping. Little trail over here for you to walk on. Wish I'm gonna walk on the grass because it hurts my feet. It's pretty over here. Wow, it is so pretty over here. If it wasn't so steep to get up here, I'd have a picnic. Maybe we'll do that next time. Bring a cute little bag and some sandwiches and just sit right there. Perfect place to meditate too. It goes all the way back over there, but I don't think I'm gonna go that far. I had Cody with me, but this would have been too much. Having to worry about him, keeping an eye on him, and being able to get these. Oh, it's a shame that you can't get down there. Oh, you might actually be able to. I'm not going to do it because I'm wearing sandals. But it's good to know in case we come back. Would you trust that? Halfway down, it looks like it gets really like slick, like that sand that I told you not to step on. But look how nice that, just being able to put your feet in the water right there. I should have brought sneakers. All right, I'm gonna take some pictures and then I'll get back to you guys when I'm back in the RV and we're all the way down there. If this clip is a little wonky, that's why. And sorry for my hair, it's starting to get humid out and I'm giving up on fixing it up until we get up north where it's cooler. So I'm gonna meditate a little bit. I'm gonna do it in the shade. The grass is somewhat dry. I'm probably gonna sit on my bag though. That way I don't get like any grass stains on it. And I thought, why not meditate together? So I'm not gonna film it like towards me. I want you guys to see like the view that I get. Let me That's my view right now. I mean, to some it might not seem much, but to me it's beautiful, it's peaceful, and it's the quiet. It's the perfect opportunity to just center yourself, try to calm yourself down and ground yourself and be grateful for what you have, where you're at in life. So let's see if I could place you guys down. If we'd be too much in the grass, you guys would be in the grass. Let's see. So I'm gonna grab my hat, and then I'm gonna put it right here that you guys are like kind of, you know, meditating with me. And you wanna, if you can, cross your legs. I put my hands on my knees, and then what I usually do too is if I'm in like a campground or somewhere where there's people talking and walking around, I can't concentrate. So I have these wireless headphones and I'll play meditation music or guided meditation on YouTube. The guided, they just talk to you and they tell you when to breathe and what to focus on. The other one, it's just music and you could just do it at your own like pace. So for this one, I guess it's kind of going to be guided by me. So feel free to sit down or just, you know, if you're in your living room, just even if you're not like squatting or crisscross, whatever they used to call us when we were younger. Just, sorry, I'm scratching a mosquito bite, so that's what you got to keep in mind too. Alright, so seriousness, you don't have to be on the ground, but just if you're on your couch or whatever, just take one deep breath, like feel all that tension that's in your chest, in your back, in your head, in your arms, like everywhere. I know there's people that have it. So just take one big fresh air in. If you're outside, it's easier for me to like explain like what you're feeling. So right now I can smell, you want to focus on what you can smell, what you hear. So right now I just smell the grass, I smell the freshness, I don't smell car fumes. I smell nature. So you're gonna do one deep breath in to get all that fresh scents in, and then you're gonna take one deep breath out. And when you do that deep breath out, release all that tension, all that stress. Just try to get your body to really relax. So deep in and then just push it out of your body. Like I have a lot of tension in my back. So with that breath, I was able to release the tension from my back, from my mind. My mind is always racing, so I'm able to just forget about everything that's going on in life and just focus on where you're at right now. So while I'm sitting here, taking my deep breaths, I'm focusing on the beautiful sun, the light that's shining down on me. I feel it energizing myself. I feel it just kissing my skin, I guess you can say. And then the next thing you're gonna focus on, you're gonna take a deep breath in, try to release the stress or any pain that you have in your arms. Every deep breath you take, you're just gonna think of something that's holding a lot of tension or stress, and just try to let it, just release it every breath that you take. And then I'm gonna focus on what I'm seeing, and I'm seeing the beautiful water. A lot of people like to do this with their eyes closed, but since I'm here, I'm gonna do it with my eyes open. And I'm just focusing on the beautiful water that's just going down the rocks. Take another breath in, and this one I focus on a lot is hearing. I'm focusing on all the sounds. I'm focusing on the birds, the crickets, the cars that are going by. Just the sound of the beautiful waves. Breathe in and out. Do it as many times as you want. When you close your eyes, you're able to focus more on your senses. So when you close your eyes, when you breathe that deep breath in each time, you know, go in your yard and do this and just smell the beautiful grass. Listen to the beautiful sounds of the birds going, or the bugs, the crickets, whatever it may be. But meditation really helped me out with calming down. Obviously, it's not gonna fix you, but it's nice when you're all worked up or you're stressed or you're anxious to be able to just come somewhere that's beautiful and just be able to let all that go. So I'll be quiet for a little bit, just breathe in and out, and focus on the good, focus on getting all that tension and stuff out of you. I'm gonna end this little clip here. I hope you guys enjoyed this little time that we shared together. I hope, you know, you did want to meditate with me. I usually go longer, but I don't want to make this whole video up of me meditating. But I really am happy that we stopped here and that I came over here this morning. The bugs are a little bad, but I'm in their grass, I'm in their home, so I gotta, you know, live with it. But just being able to meditate and hear this and see this, I really am grateful being able to travel the way we do and be able to show you guys all this. And I'm glad that you guys are enjoying our videos, and for the people that have been here since the beginning, really appreciate you guys. And for whoever is our new subs, don't get me wrong, I appreciate you guys too. Alright, 2 hours later, we made it to our destination. We're at the winery, and they don't open till Friday. Today's Wednesday or Thursday. They don't open till 4 p.m. So, there goes the bubble bar. Parking.
They're the best kind of harvest house. Free parking. I don't have to spend any money. It's awesome.
I mean, I really wanted to check out the bubble bar. And, like, I don't know. You know, usually I leave a donation anyway, even if somebody's not here. But I don't know where you would leave it. I don't know. Parking is very weird. So there's a private house right next door. I don't know if it's the owners or not. But they want you to park either on this road, which there's someone's property back there. So you're kind of, if you park here, you're kind of blocking them. And then they want you either to park over there. And if you park there, I mean, they're not here, but I don't know if anyone's going to be. I'm blocking people being able to leave. So we're just going to park like this. I think they have 3 spots, and I think 3 is way too much. Because where do the people park that want to use the winery? Because this is a state. This is owned by the state. It's a battlefield park. I don't know, this is a very weird setup, but it's quiet. It's moist. We're pretty level. We parked over here first, but then I'm like, it was pretty unlevel, and I'm like, I want to be able to let the dogs like hang out, and I feel like seeing this is a lot better than just staring at their building. And also keep in mind, if you're trying to unhook, the RV has to be like, everything has to be straight. Like we tried taking it off when we were on a slant and a little bit of a curve. It doesn't come, it's a hassle to do it, so just keep that in mind. Alright, we have something to do at 2. It's almost 12 now, so probably hang out for a little bit. Either make lunch here or grab lunch, go do what we have to do. Take the dogs out for a little bit. Can't keep them out for too long because of the sun. Probably just let them hang out in the grass. Alright, so we stopped at Camping World because our filter for our AC gets clogged up really bad. If you live full-time in your RV and you're going in and out and you have dogs, it's going to suck up stuff. If you don't maintain by getting new filters, you're going to clog your AC and you're going to have a whole bunch of issues. It is very important to get them. Yeah. Ours was bad, like really bad. Like last night when we got to that harvest house in North Carolina, the AC was struggling to keep us cool. I mean, the sun was beaming right on us, but it felt like it was really having a hard time. And then once we pulled off the vent, this morning when we got here to change this out. Yeah, we took the filter down. The air just came out, like busted out, ice cold. So just keep that in mind. If your AC is struggling, that it might be time to change your filter.
Quick thing, normally these are square. You can buy them on Amazon square and everything. For some reason, Camping World doesn't like to carry the square ones for the Coleman Mach air conditioners. So I bought this one. I've done this in the past. You just cut the edges off and stick it, and it goes right up, and it works. You know, the exact same. It's the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Make sure you stick the
dark part has to be
I believe it's the
first.
blue side down.
Yeah.
Blue side down.
It's but they're both blue, but you have a darker blue. That's like a light baby blue. Yeah, because it's blue from this.
I think this is white actually.
Yeah, it's supposed to be white, but since that's
like a
blue,
tin.
yeah.
So if you're colorblind, you're screwed.
This is the universal one. He showed us one that he had in the back, and we're like, no, that's not what we're looking for. And and this part that sucks is that these aren't washable. Yeah. So it's one and done, unfortunately. We paid $15 for 2. I think on Amazon,
on Amazon, I think it's $15 for 1.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh, okay. So we got a better deal at Camping World. So we're gonna, when you're gonna change.
Got a better deal at Camping World?
So when you're gonna change it out, or when you're pulling it out, whatever it is, make sure your AC is off, so that way whatever loose stuff is in the air, it's not getting sucked into the, the AC. So we're gonna put that on. For the first time, well, not the first time ever, but I haven't made it in a while. I'm making chicken drumsticks with Spanish rice for dinner. So this should be fun. I'm going to put it in the air fryer because I feel like it'll cook better that way since it's in such a tight spot. But the issue is you can only fit so much, and I'm not sure how many drumsticks I have.
Quick note, normally when you buy the one that actually fits this, it's square. It has a cutout for it. I just have this on a flat surface, and I press the material right through this.
Yeah, it's very thin. It'll go right through it without an issue.
It gives a little resistance. You want to make sure you don't crack this plastic, because this is what locks it so it doesn't come hitting you in the head when you put it back up. So just be careful. But if you go really close to it, and you kind of just go on either side, it just boop, pops right through, and you're done. I'm going to need something to turn
and then we use our
oh my god, hold on a second. I got to
the bottom of the fork.
Make sure you clean this
make sure you clean that too. I use the bottom, I use this part to just, twist it open or close. So you don't need a fancy gadget to do that. Alright, I'm probably going to end the vlog here because I feel like it's getting pretty long, especially that little thing that I did in North Carolina. I hope you guys enjoyed that part. I hope you guys enjoyed our one-on-one meditation. Like I said, comment down below what kind of videos you guys are interested in.
Oh, meditation. Okay.
We have kids that follow us.
Oh.
Well, I shouldn't say anything because at the beginning of this vlog, I said something that you shouldn't say in front of a kid.
Oh, really? Crap.
Yeah. So sorry. But
I'll put a warning at the beginning of this video. That is not for children.
Yeah. But I'm hoping it's going to be a pretty sunset. If it is, I'm going to get that to close out the video. But like I said, comment down below what you would like to see, or if you're liking what we're doing, or I'm trying to change it up a little bit by me being in the vlog a little bit more and me filming it my way that I like. So, just let me know. Be nice about it, but let me know. Bye, guys.